All right, so there are a few cliche sayings out here in this world that people constantly repeat and don't really put a lot of thought into, and instead they just repeat it because it's become very popular. So look, I'm gonna give you a few examples of what I'm talking about. So one I've heard a lot is blood is thicker than water. And I'm not sure why people believe that because most of the times from the problems that I've been exposed to in real life, the problems come from people you know more than strangers, like your family. And you can't choose who's related to you, but you can choose how you deal with them. And have you ever had a family member you shared a dream with, something that you desire to do to make yourself and your life better, and they're the first ones to knock you down and not support it or just encourage it, and especially if it's something rooted in positivity, and they hating or they're envious or they're just not understanding your journey because they don't walk your shoes and they think they know you better than you know yourself. You might have a few of those in your family. And unfortunately, that becomes a bigger hit to most people because they have a higher expectation because they believe blood's thicker than water. Well, I'm here to tell you it's about relationships, not who you're related to. The actor Tupac, RIP, and rapper, in the movie Above the Rim said, he had a quote, and he said, just because somebody's born into your family don't make them family. And that hit deep when I heard it. And the reality is, like I said earlier, you can't choose your family, but you can choose how you deal with them. So I don't really understand the concept of blood thicker than water because it's not applicable to many people. Another cliche saying that I hear is haters be your motivators. I'm not understanding that either because when you break that down, if I'm motivated by accomplishing a task that I set to do, why do I need to be motivated by someone else's hate? Shouldn't I be fueled by my desire for my own success? There's many examples that I could use, but I'll just use one that I hear commonly. If someone decides to leave something that they were in and transition to something else, whatever it may be, for the better, whether they are leaving another state, taking another job, whatever it may be, and somebody is, hating on you for doing what you do, I don't need to really concern myself with them because they're not investing into the time and work that I put in to make this goal a reality. They're not investing into my bills in terms of me sacrificing to work hours to get to where I'm going so it can pay off. They didn't invest any time personally or financially or spiritually that I did to have an opinion. So at that point, I don't really care whether they're hating or not. I'm motivated by my desire for success, not their hate. And the last cliche saying of many that I'm going to address is happy wife, happy life. I hear that commonly. How about happy house, happy spouse? If you really think that a man, a husband, is not supposed to be happy and happiness is not reciprocated and it's going to last, good luck. I hear men say it more than anybody, ironically. And those men are trying to appease to their wives, and inside they're not really happy when they say those things, or they might say it in sarcasm. But men who exhibit that with their actions, they're not really happy. There's no way you can be happy if your wife is happy and you're not. And you think that's how a marriage works, or you think that's how life works. It's one side is happy and it's not reciprocated. Good luck with that. So in conclusion, I would just encourage people to seek and desire and invest into their own happiness in real life, not allow social media, which is random people and people with a platform who you don't know their background, who might be doing it for clicks, most of them are, to influence you, or let these cliche sayings define you. Instead, control your own narrative and seek and desire your own happiness and be confident and share with like-minded people only. And everybody else, love them from a distance. Much love.